Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular London Street exhibition, London Street building, exterior building over here. So now let's go into this and let's again activate this Vray IPR over here and let's see how it looks like. So I'll go again into this, I'll select this light, and if you want to work with the intensity of this, you can do it. So I can slightly work with the temperature if required. I'll again go over here, I'll take one more light, so I'll just slightly duplicate this light. I'll slightly just duplicate it, select this. Okay, you can see that the one light is also coming over here. I'll just slightly try to reduce it from this side. I'll again go into the options, I'll off this cast shadow. I'll reduce it, the intensity of it slightly. I'll just add to just give a bit of depth from this side over here. I'll again go into this render setup. Let's see some settings over here. So I'll go into the Vray. We'll check out the settings over here first. I'll go into this, I'll keep it as Catmull room. We can just activate the settings over here. So if you change it again, it's better we keep it as Catmull room for now. Let's again go down into this. Local subdivisions will keep it as active. Environment, if you keep it as activate this refraction and reflection, we can off this. We can off this over here. Let's again go over here. Go into the color mapping. Keep it as exponential. Okay, can just activate this. So let's increase it to 1 over here. Much better. Alright. Again I'll go over here into the GI. The irradiation map, go into that, make it as high. Light cache, we have increased it, 1500 is okay. over here. I can off this glossy rays and store direct light. If you can off it, you can easily. Let's go into the settings. Let's keep this limit as 8000 over here. Again, activate this option. Again, go into GI. Subpixel mapping, you can activate this. Alright. So I'll again go into the material. Let's go into the material. Let's take a slate material editor over here. Let's activate this, and before this I'll again off this, make it a standard. Let's just save this file once. I'll increase the minimum samples option over here, so I can again go into this. You have a subdivisions over here. I can increase the subdivisions. So definitely if you increase the subdivisions, the render time will increase. So I'll increase the subdivisions. And if required slightly, you can work on the lights. Just increase the subdivisions. Even you can add a bit of bump maps. So keep on increasing. So increasing this also will take a bit of time for the render. Alright. So once you're done, if you want, again I'll go into this. First let's save it. Please save your file over here. I'll slightly go over here, select this, and if you want, I'll increase the size multiplier. Slightly I can just twist it a bit in this way. Slightly you can shuffle it. I think this was much better. So again go into the material over here. Now into that, if you have not added a bump map, you can add a bump map over here. So let's go into this and let's add a noise over here. So let's just add a noise over here. So into that, okay, and add a noise. go into this, make it as fractal and increase it to 0.3 over here. So if you add a noise, it will give you a bit of roughness. Also, and if it's looking much rough over here, we can slightly reduce it. Again, go into the material. So we already added a bump map over here, and if you want, I can slightly increase it, make it more rough. That can be done. Again, go into the material editor. So we'll go into the glass property over here. So select the glass property. And if you want to reduce its refraction, you can do that. Or if you want to give any color to it, you can do that. You can change the color also of the glass. So let's not change it. Your refraction. So let's change the refraction color to slight bluish. And if you want, you can slightly give a bit of glossiness to it if required. Slightly give. Let's click OK. And if you want, I can slightly increase the thickness of the glass. Make it as 2 over here. Alright, looks much better now. I can just select this. Again, go over here. So we have also added a Vray HDRI map, and we have added one HDRI map over here also. I think we should reduce the bump over here. So the bump map what we have assigned over here is too high. Let's make it to 0.1. That's okay. Make it as regular. And the bump map which we applied over here, for this we'll make it as regular. 0.2 is okay. So let's save the file again. So again, I'll go into this render setup. We can change the HDRI map. So if you want, you can definitely change an HDRI map. Let's try that. So if you want to change an HDRI map, we can change an HDRI map. So let's check one HDRI map over here. You can take any HDRI map. Alright. So again I'll go into the material and I'll change this HDRI map. So let's go into the desktop, change this map, again select this light and I'll clear it, and let's add this map over here. Looks much better. Select this, add this map over here, go into rendering, environment, clear this, and we'll add a map over here also. Looks much better now. So let's add some light passes. Rendering, render setup over here. Render elements, and let's add light passes. Let's go into add your diffuse filter, your global illumination, your lighting, Vray reflection, refraction, self illumination, shadows, specular, Vray Z-depth. So these are the light passes which I have added right now over here. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.